So apparently Florida's having a tropical storm right now as we speak, and we are living full-time in an RV. We're pretty much in the safe zone. It's kind of like going around us, and we're natural-born Floridians, so we're not freaking out about it. Most people, when a hurricane or tropical storm comes, just drink and hang out and play music, but we don't drink. We're actually going to be more productive today because we are an RV, and we're a full-time traveling family of 5. We have 3 little kids and a little kitty cat back there. We are moving internationally in a few months. Do we know where we're going? No, not fully, but we know we're leaving, and we don't know when we're gonna sell the RV. It could be sooner rather than later. We don't know if we're gonna rent it. I'm blabbering a lot. The main point of this whole video is we are going to get rid of everything. We're gonna see what we keep, what we toss. We're gonna be productive today. We might do my roots. We're gonna cut my son's hair. I've had a coffee and an energy drink. It is 1 o'clock. I'm still in pajamas, so let's go. So as of right now, this is what the state of the house that looks like. We're not going anywhere, sweetie. The house is an absolute disaster. We have PR boxes. We have returns. We have things I'm going to give in a P.O. box giveaway. We have dishes. We have laundry. It just gets chaotic. We need to get rid of a lot of things. We are naturally a minimalist family, but going into backpacks is going to be very minimalist. We're not going to the P.O. box. So let's get rid of everything and empty out this RV, shall we? But firstly, I can't do anything without getting the kitchen in order. So we're going to get some, my kids are still in pajamas. And it's 1 o'clock, like I said. We are going to get this kitchen clean first because that's how I have to start things.
Let's start donating some toys.
No. We are going to go through the kids' toys and the kids' outfits. My worry is we're going to Europe next year. That's the whole plan of trying to find out a place in Europe where we want to live for better living. Maybe we'll buy a house there eventually. Something in that kind of realm, and finding our like hidden oasis that we want to do. We want to be in a safer area. We just want to be safer for our kids, better schooling. I talk really fast when I have a lot of caffeine. But we're going to go through the kids' clothes and really narrow down. My worry is we don't know exactly where we're going to stay. If we're going to be in somewhere cold, ever gets cold. We are Floridians, so our kind of cold is like a light jacket and some flip-flops, which I love, but we just don't love Florida. So that's why we're leaving. So we're looking right now. We're going to go to Portugal. So moving to Portugal and taking you guys along with us the whole entire process. This is one of the processes, but we don't know if we're going to be in an area where it gets cold. I'm not even sure. I'm thinking it snows like the top of Portugal, but I'm not fully sure. We were first looking at Portugal and Spain. Then we fully decided, okay, we're going to Spain. I think that's gonna be the best place. Then we looked up the taxes. They're one of the highest, or if the highest taxes in the world. And for having my own business and having a rental property down in Florida, that is a no-go. Like, they could take half of our income. So we have been going back and forth, doing a lot of research. It's not cut and dry, black and white. We don't understand it fully. And it's just everything that we've seen, though, it's just like they're going to take a lot of money from me. The government's going to take a lot. So I don't think that's where we're going to move, but we don't. We're nowhere right now. We're just cleaning the house because of the weather and the storm. If we lose power, everyone's like, oh my God, what if you lose power? You just bought so much groceries at Costco. If you saw my TikTok and my Instagram video went super viral of going to Costco just for like normal things, having no idea a tropical storm was coming. And everyone's freaking out. And then we're just like, well, we're just here for the snacks and the food. We spent $300 pretty much on stuff. And everyone's like, what if you lose power? You guys, it's Florida, number 1. And number 2, we have solar power on this RV. And I think a built-in generator. I don't even freaking know. Who knows? Batteries, whatever. But if we don't have power, we have solar panels and our fridge would work anyway. So it doesn't matter. And if push comes to shove, we just, when everything stops and it's safe to drive, we just drive to my parents with my food. Not that big of a deal. Anyways, we are not, as of right now, we're not looking to Spain, but we'll never say never because we could love it so much that we just make the sacrifice and the money and go there. We are going to look at it. Buddy, stop. We are going to still entertain the fact. We'll probably go over there and see if we love it so much. But as of right now, we're looking at Portugal and exploring all of Portugal for the year to see where exactly we want to go. And it's not just going to be in the whole thing of 2025. We're not going to just be on the hunt looking for a place to live. Like, that is the part. But we also are going to be traveling and having a lot of fun. We've never been to Europe. I've never been to Europe my whole entire life. So experience for the first time with my kids will be super fun. Going to Disneyland Paris, just going I've never even been like a transportation area. where it's so convenient, where there's trains and buses and cheap flights and just like able to get around, and not having a car is amazing. We were looking in Bali and Thailand for a long time because it's just like the new up and coming place for expats, because it's so affordable. Their food's amazing, their housing's amazing, so forth. It's still a hurting country, but overall a lot of people are moving there and it's a new up and coming place. However, we do not want to drive a car at all. We want to be in a city where we can just take public transportation. We've never actually experienced it, so we're excited to try it and test it out. It could be a flop. It could be the best thing in the whole entire world. We're going to find out. But that's the whole reason, because we have extreme anxiety when it comes to driving. Yeah, so 3 kids and a little RV. So we have extreme anxiety when it comes to driving cars. I think living in this RV and pulling this RV with a truck just made it 10 times worse, both for me and my husband. We're used to like Florida living and pulling in the RV in Florida, and it was okay, even though it still gave us anxiety. But it took it up notch to 10 when we got a little bit, even just a little bit up north to Georgia, going through smaller roads, smaller towns with a big RV and a truck. Going up mountains, absolutely not. We'll never do that again. So we went stationary with the RV because we just could not do it anymore and got rid of that truck so fast. So we don't want to drive at all. It's not, everyone's like, well, it's not that expensive to have a car in Europe. I don't care about the cost. We don't want to do and deal with it with anxiety. We want to walk everywhere. And if we need to take public transportation, great. If we need to take an Uber, great. Just no more cars. Huge reason we're going to Europe as well instead of Thailand and Bali and everything. Maybe we'll end up in Bali and Thailand when we retire. We don't know. But as of right now, we want to get away from the cars. Our kids are going through all their toys and clothes. They're very excited to go to Europe because there's Amazon over there. We told them to. If they get rid of a big toy here that they're not playing with as much, once we get a house or whatever in Europe and we're stationary for a long time, they can just buy whatever at the store or on Amazon. It's no big deal. So they're kind of having no problem. We're a minimalist family anyway, so we don't have that much crazy toys and stuff, but we're going to give them this backpack. This is a Kotapak C35 liter. It's a big boy, but she's not too big. It's beautiful, but we're actually going to get the newer version. I'm getting distracted. So we're going to give them this backpack and say, whatever you can fit in here, one kid can fit in this backpack, this is what you're going to keep. This one backpack, everything that can fit in this backpack you can keep, cool, and that's what they're going to take with us. We do not have 3 of these backpacks. We'll show you the luggage situation when the time comes. We're actually returning this. We just got this. I ordered this, I don't know, a couple nights ago. 12 hours later, they released a new version of this backpack that actually has better zippers and a cup holder. So we're going to return this and get the newer one. But once the luggage situation we figured out, we'll let you guys know. The kids are trying to go through the first round of getting rid of clothes and toys, and then we'll go through it. Let's see how many energy drinks we drink today. He has the first Alani cherry. We pulled out everything right here. This is mostly like RV stuff and things we don't need, so we can just donate. We are donating a lot of things. These are the things we're throwing away. This is the stuff we're keeping. As of right now, we're gonna be using all these magic erasers just to clean up before we get rid of this RV. The little lights that are right here, right there. We have 4 of them. It's because we're in a storm right now. We're just going to keep them for the next few days, and then we'll just donate them. A whole bunch of vacuum seal bags that we're going to need for when we pack to go to that first European move. A lot of this is honestly just medicines and sunscreen, so I'll have to go through that, and we have some batteries I'll probably just give to my parents. Medicine bag I have to go through, and this is all empty. Okay, so apparently this is everything that my daughter wants to keep and take with her to Europe. So I'm going to go through it. Toys, swimsuit, undies, cover-ups, blankies. Literally everything is going to go right here that she wants to take. I have no say in it right now. Let's see if it fits in the backpack. So this is kind of like a test run of how everything's going to go down. We're going to have more luggage because we do actually have 2 large rolling suitcases. I don't know if we're going to bring both. I'd rather just bring one. But we will see. It depends on how much stuff. I'm not affiliated with Cotopaxi at all. I don't know. I can't imagine finding another backpack better. But please let me know down in the comments if you guys know one that's better. That'd be great. It really overwhelms me because I just don't know. I'm just so hyper fixated on bags to make sure we get the perfect one. Okay, this is already pissing me off. Why is this doing this? I hate that this doesn't go flat. Oh my God, this is pissing me off. My OCD is like, this is really bad. This is really annoying me. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna take this whole part off. That makes it easier. That was annoying. Only my husband and I are gonna have backpacks either back and front. We have a 60-liter big one by Baboon to the Moon. We don't know. We have to be very careful with which ones, and they have to be perfect. We want them to last. So price is kind of like, it is what it is. If we spend a lot of money, it's okay. We just need to make sure we have high quality, good backpacks to take us all throughout Europe and wherever our travels as full-time traveling family of 5. So we will have backpacks. My oldest daughter, we're gonna get a small backpack. I don't know what she's gonna be able to carry, but something, because it can't be too big on her, can't be too heavy. She's a smaller frame. I tried to get her fitted at REI twice. They were all too big for her, even the kid ones. I tried to get the 28-liter Cotopaxi for her. We got this one to test out. It's too big for her. It doesn't fit her waist right. So I don't know what she's gonna carry, but it's literally just me and my husband for all 5 of us plus a cat. So it's gonna be interesting. So let's figure out what she wants to keep. I have no idea what she put in here. She just kind of like said, this is everything I want to take. Really just gauging to see what kind of bags we get. Because these bags are expensive. Like I can't just go buy this bag for $200 and oh, it doesn't work. And we only have 2 bags to carry it on. So we have to go buy another backpack for $400, $300. Like it's just wasting money. We have to be very, very careful. And honestly, we're not gonna really know until we're in the grind of it, of using it to see if it works or not, but we're gonna do our best. Okay, we have 1 outfit, 1 costume, 1 pajama. Another outfit, so 2 outfits. I'm having really bad anxiety right now. Just so chaotic. I will be using packing cubes and vacuum sealing, so we're gonna have plenty of room. Now that I'm packing and looking at all their items, it looks pretty good for us packing, but I'm really worried about the holidays and Christmas. We have grandparents, my parents and my husband's parents, that just go a little bit too above and beyond with presents and toys and all that stuff, and they just do not understand the concept of we live in an RV, and they were giving us so much and the toys were massive. They just weren't getting it. So now that we're gonna be living out of backpacks, I just know it's gonna be a fight and an argument again, because they're gonna wanna give them all these toys and things, and we're like, we literally live out of backpack. You can't give us all these things. Our cat is having so much fun jumping in and out of boxes and like bins. She's so cute. My worry is like plushy. I'm not sure how they're gonna vacuum seal. Like this one she doesn't need. Like she never uses that ever. She got that for Easter for no reason. This she loves, so I think it would vacuum seal really easily. She never uses this. I'm thinking these 100% she's gonna keep. She loves her robe. I think we're gonna need to get her a new robe that's a little thinner. I have a black thin robe that she wanted something similar, and they didn't have it when I was trying to get her birthday yet. Like this is way too bulky. So I'm gonna let her definitely keep this in the RV, but I'm gonna order her a new one that she can travel a lot easier with, something that she'll like. I'll have her pick it out just to make it special. My thing is with minimalism and my kids, we've been minimalistic, what we consider minimalistic for years. We lived in a 1,000 square foot townhouse with 2 kids, and I was pregnant with my 3rd, bought a big house when I was pregnant with my 3rd, before he officially came out. So when we got this giant house, it was literally empty. Like there wasn't a crazy amount of furniture. Furniture, if we did have, was empty. We weren't big into that. So my thing with minimalism, we keeping things we absolutely love and need. So we have no problem spending more money on something, even if we thrift something. So like a Cotopaxi backpack. I wanted a high quality backpack. I was going to get a Cotopaxi backpack. There's ways to get around it. Like if you thrift it, get them on eBay and stuff like that. But I wanted to make sure I have a high quality item. Again, this is not sponsored by Cotopaxi. This sounds like an ad. It's not. So when they want something, we got to make sure you get that one item and it meets the needs of wanting to keep it forever. Example is the robe. So yes, she loves robes, and we're definitely going to keep a robe for her. Do I think this is the best robe for her in this time of life? No, because we were traveling full time and we're going to want to bring it to every stop and destination, Airbnbs and stuff like that. So I'm going to buy her a better robe that's thinner and easier to travel with, and then we're going to donate this one. So this one definitely did its purpose for the past 6 months, but now we're going to get her a better one that makes it easier to travel with. Like pool cover-ups right now, we're going to use these while we're going cruising and stuff like that, but this isn't necessary. We don't need to travel with this, so we're going to get rid of these. We have our 50-ounce Miyokis. We have 2 of these. We're going to bring them with us. We're just going to take them on the plane with us empty. And then we also have one traveling water bottle. I'm very weird with water bottles. I can't just I I like water. I drink a lot of water. Like I drink like over 100 ounces of water a day. So I'm going to be taking 2 water bottles with me. Each of the kids will have 1 water bottle with them. Hair, I'll probably have 2 hair tools. Hopefully you can get down to 1. So this is everything my daughter has picked. Honestly, she was really, really easy. I'm worried about my middle child, but I could fit a lot more in here, especially because I did not properly pack, nor did I vacuum seal anything. I have the iPad and the Kindle right here, 2 bathing suits, undies are right there, and a sweater. On the plane, she would have her own sweater, so another one, plus probably her stuffed animals. She'd probably have her Kindle and iPad. So I could fit a lot more in here. So this is just like her main things, like little things like medication and hairbrushes and soaps and like that. I'm going to be having in my bag, but this was actually very easy. My middle child, I'm a little worried about. So let's test out my middle child stuff because she's a hoarder. So this is what the kids' room's looking like. We're just a donation pile, going through, emptying out drawers. Here is some of our son stuff. It's just absolute chaos. We're getting rid of some books, thankfully, because now we have a Kindle. So one of the best investments we got were a Kindle. We have a kid's Kindle. My daughter's reading so well. She's reading chapter books at this point. So we were able to get rid of and donate all the books that we had inside the kids' room because her Kindle can get any book from the library, which is great. Okay, I sat down to do this because I know my middle child is just... She's the... Ow! She cut me with her claws. She's trying to get the little handle thing. Anyways, she has... I swear that was not on purpose. She wants to take the most random things. Like, why does she have a hand warmer and a cowl? I see random hand warmers, princess dresses, toys, like... I don't see any like normal clothes in here. I just see barely. Oh, let's just go through it, shall we? I just want to keep them a part of this because it's important. I don't want them feeling like I'm getting rid of other things. I learned that in the beginning when they were really little, but some things just don't make sense. Okay, I don't think she's even wore this. This is my oldest daughter's, but we're gonna pack it. If I get this down enough, I probably can put both my daughter's stuff in one backpack if I vacuum sealed it. My son wears the same like 4 shirts. He never wants to wear anything but like Disney shirts and dinosaur shirts. If I try to make him wear anything else, he's like, absolutely not. So he will be really easy. She's never wore these jeans ever. But it's fine. It's fine. Girl loves rompers, which I'm obsessed with because it's like a 2-in-1 outfit. It's so tiny and just compacts like so good. I've been loving those like dresses that have the built-in shorts that for me, and I haven't found any rompers for myself, but if I do, I'm definitely gonna wear them. Ow, because they're just so great to travel with. I love like bodysuits like that. A pair of shorts, we have 2 dresses, a romper, a pair of shorts, and jeans. Okay. We'll be going on cruises when we get to Europe. Not right away, but we're definitely gonna do it. That's what we were doing for social media. I don't know if we're going to go in an area that snows or not, so I'm a little worried about that because we're not prepared. I guess we can just buy that clothes while we're there and just kind of like wing it. Prefer not being in an area like that, but you never know. We might like an area. Already went through that. She's scaling the cat tree. Wherever so with our cat, we have a pop up on the window. It can fold flat into a suitcase. It can, like a portable cat tree that sits on a window, and she loves that in the RV. So of course we can't take a giant cat tree with us to Europe, so we're going to take the portable one that sticks onto the window, and then whenever we do get like a place that we're going to stay for a while, like 6+ months, or buy our home, then we'll buy an actual cat tree. My husband's right next to me going through all of random stuff that the kids did not pick that they don't want. Like a swimsuits and winter stuff that we can donate. In Costa Rica, I honestly could pack all of our things in 2 backpacks, but we did it because we weren't sure, but we're used to that hot, humid weather. And then when you go to different climates that actually has seasons, I'm a little worried about. Okay, clothes-wise, I just don't know why. When you put all their clothes together, it doesn't seem like too much. I don't know what to do about all her dresses. Big-ass stain on it. This is so big. I don't know what to do about that. I have so many bikinis. I've had so many companies send me bikinis, so trying to get rid of, like, and keeping my favorite is really hard. Oh, I love that Yeti one. Oh, donate. I need to be low-rise, but it's my softest one. So I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult. It really was not. It's less than my first daughter, actually, because all of her things are mainly toys that are just chaotic. Like, it just seems like a lot, but it's not. Like, the Magna blocks were the best toy in the world to take with us. We're definitely taking these. So these will just go in the normal bag, the big suitcase that we're bringing. She has a lot of stitches she's gonna have to get rid of. Like, this one she'll probably toss. She doesn't care about that one. This one she loves, she's gonna take with her. Or Piggy, she's gonna take with her. She probably won't take that. She's my spooky child. She has a spider she wants to take too. So, like, little things. Like, these can be all vacuum sealed really flat because they're plushy. These, they're not going to take with them. Probably not. If so, maybe 2. They're going to play with them until we leave. That was really easy. Honestly, I think I definitely can, for clothes-wise, I can put both my daughters vacuum sealed and put in this one backpack. I think this one backpack is really good. I think it's going to be the winner. Oh my gosh, my cat. We have not even fully gotten through our kids' clothes and items, and our car is packed to the brim with things we're donating already. So this is going to be interesting. So this is how everything is going. We're clearing everything out. There's pretty much nothing in their drawers. We've got through everything. Donations are crazy. And we just have all this clothes just on the ground, trying to figure out where to put everything. Mushu, get down. No, ma'am. Oh, God. So this is everything of my son's clothing, and I'm not even going to try to put it in a backpack because there's no way he's going to keep all this, and we're not going to have an issue at all with him. He always wants to wear the same, like, 5 shirts. So I'm going to go through it myself, and then it's good. The backpack was great, so we don't need to use it anymore. We're going to pack it up so we can actually ship it back because, like I said, we're going to get the new Cotopaxi that has, like, the cup holder that they just released. But that was successful. Let me show you the kids' room as of right now. We put away almost all the clothes. Let's see if I can hold the speaker. So there's 2 baskets right there of the girls' clothes. They're the same size, so they can fit. They share everything. This is empty. We have a little storage thing that goes in there of the girls. Undies. Nothing. This is their swimsuits, and we have one giant Snow White. It was a really expensive Snow White princess dress that we got on once. What is it called? Bippity Boppity Boo. We weren't sure what we were gonna do with it, but apparently my middle child said she's gonna be Snow White for Halloween. I wouldn't count on that. We're just gonna keep it until Halloween. If she doesn't wear it, she doesn't wear it. Whatever. But that's a really nice princess dress, so it's gonna be sad to leave. Those are all my bathing suits. Those are all their pajamas, dirty laundry. I don't think anything's over there. This is all our winter stuff in our portable car seats that we're going to take with us in the big suitcase. I don't think anything's over here. And then we have 2 of the younger kids' travel backpacks in our cat carrier. We have to get a new cat carrier, where we're keeping that until we get the new one, because just in case we need to take our cat to the vet last minute. This is some school supplies that we're going to go through in coloring books, but they can have that until we leave. These are a whole bunch of ducks that we're going to be hiding on our next cruise. And then camping chair, we just got it. We're going to donate it. I don't know what else to do with it. We have 2 really high-end chairs that we're probably going to bring. I don't know if we're going to bring it for whole travels, but they were our beach necessities, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with those. They were very expensive. And then we have Minnie Mouse table and chair that we pop up and down when the kids want to color. Clothing rack that we need until last minute. So it's going good. We're definitely losing steam. We just ate lunch. Might need another energy drink.
Number 2.
Been through all the kids stuff, and now we're going through our clothes and just getting rid of stuff. I have a whole bunch of like fancier dresses we don't need because we went to so many weddings last year that I need them. I have one fancier dress that I'll keep just for the holidays and then I'll toss. I have one pair of heels that I'm going to keep for the holidays and then toss. I have a whole bunch of stuff I'm trying to give my sister. My sister is she's 20 years old. She's almost the same size as me. Maybe she's a little bit smaller. But, like, I have so much stuff I'm going to give her, and I just give it to her all the time. Like, anytime I get PR and I don't like it, or it's not my right shade, or if it's not my right size, or whatever, I just, like, literally just give her everything, or if it's just not my jam, because I'm so minimalistic. If I have one thing, I toss out the other. Like, if I have a black dress, I keep one black dress and toss the other. So, I have a giant stack of a whole bunch of curling irons and hair tools, and I have brand new shoes. I have a lot of stuff. So I'm going to have a pile for her, a pile for donate, a pile for trash, a pile for sell. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Oh God, hold on, let me turn it around. So we're going through all of his stuff now and just all the things. Here we go. So fun fact, when TikTok Shop just started, we actually wanted to get in on it, and we wanted to start like our own sunglass business and do sunglasses. You might have seen it like once in a while on my TikTok, but I haven't promoted them in such a long time because we were going back and forth. I know there's a whole thing about drop shipping, but we were doing it like old school where we had the product in the RV, we were packaging ourselves and sending it out. And we kept stopping it because we were going on cruises so much, so we couldn't pack orders. Anyways, it was not that successful. We maybe got like 1 or 2 a week. So now I'm looking on my bed and it's just piles and piles and piles, hundreds of sunglasses. So I don't know what my husband's going to do. I don't know how he's going to try to sell them or what to do with them. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm just looking at all these sunglasses and I'm like, what are we going to do? Like, we're running out of time. We didn't go full throttle with this business. We just thought it was going to take off and it didn't. So we kind of got unmotivated. So failed business. It's fine. Well, we're feeling burnt out. The kids are yelling and screaming. It's barely rained all day today. So that was a tropical storm. We had to be stuck inside. Dude, I could have totally went to Disney or Universal. It's barely rained. I'm really tired. Our car is packed to the brim with stuff. The house is still dirty. There's just less in it now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so tired. Hopefully, ooh, that's good. I haven't had one of these in a while. That is so damn good. Oh, I forgot how good this was. Hopefully we get a second wind and we just throw out more stuff and do more stuff. We need to fix a little part of the RV. Hold on. We're going to get rid of that little propane thing. We're trying to sell it really, really, really cheap just so someone can take it, because I don't know how it works with propane. Those are full to like recycle it. I don't know. Anyways, we put up these shoe things and they didn't come off very easily. So now we're going to peel them off properly with like the Goo Gone and get them really nice and like clean, and then wallpaper it with this really pretty, like, it's very modern right now. It's called like grass something, but it looks like white and it's like, it has a texture to it. It's beautiful. So we have to do that to make it really pretty neat for the next owner or the next tenant or whatever we do this RV. We're still not sure. I don't know what we're doing. My husband went through the garage of the RV. Did you get rid of a lot?
More so condensed.
Condensed things. I don't know. But yeah, the kids is really good. Kids, great. Our clothes, good. It's just like little things we have to sell. We have a lot of things we're trying to sell. Super, super cheap. Just we can get rid of it properly. And then, yeah. We have some time, so I feel like we can sell it, but it's gonna go. I just know my anxiety. I'm just gonna be like, just get rid of it. Just donate it. So hopefully they sell quickly. Okay, we'll come back if the caffeine hits, because right now it's not hitting. We are now at the point where we have one kid who fell asleep really early. The other 2 actually staying calm right now. They were running around for hours, just chaotic, because they're stuck in an RV. It's raining. They can't go outside. So I'm going through all the medication. I have a giant like first aid kit and medications, having 3 little kids, and we travel. So I had a travel one, plus I had one at home. We're just going to make one at this point, get rid of anything that's expired, condense, organize as much as possible, because it's a lot, and I'm not going to take all this overseas with me, especially with the European healthcare system. But I need enough that will last me at least until December of this year. So I also had a car to-go kit thing, and I took some of it out for people. So I'm going to be putting like anti-itch spray, hydrocortisone cream, and just some normal like Tylenol in the car, just because we're in our Tesla all the time, especially because my parents live down south, so we're constantly driving. But this is gonna, I don't know. I always panic. I always buy like more than I need to because of the kids, but this is like way too much. I just don't know. Like if one kid gets sick, all 3 get sick, so you're using 3 times as much, and I'm always just worried. I have so much motion sickness stuff too. When I knew we were cruising this year, we were cruising like all 2024, and we're doing like back-to-back cruises, and we went crazy, which we start up in honestly a few days. We're going to be going on cruises back-to-back again. But I bought so much medication, different type, just in case something didn't work for one kid, we had a different one, or we just didn't want to be sick the whole time on a cruise, and we've like never been sick. We've maybe been sick maybe once, so it's not that serious. So I have to throw away a lot of that as well. But I spent a lot of money on this medication, so this really sucks.
Don't meow at me.
Cat's meowing. Okay, let's go through this. I don't have enough room. It's giving me anxiety. Gosh, I discovered Beekeepers, and they're like all over my For You page now. I did a sponsored post by them a while ago. Guys, this stuff works so good. So we're definitely keeping this. Lozenges. How many do we have left? A good amount. These are the only cough drops I need now. I have these lozenges. I have these. We have like cough drop lollipops from them too. Immune support. Ooh, I need to get more of that. Melatonin. Oh my god, I should probably take this tonight. I have melatonin. I should take melatonin tonight. I'm having a really hard time sleeping. Demonase. There's like not that much in here, but just because I get a UTI again, I'm like chronically with UTIs. Iron. Bonnie. So I'm getting rid of all Bonnies because that was absolutely horrible. So I don't know if it was my ADHD. I don't know if it was my like low dose narcolepsy. I don't know what it is, but it knocks me out. I thought I was literally like, I didn't know what was wrong. I thought I was drugged or something. I thought it was this drink I had, and I took it again, and I was like, oh my god, that's what it was. I was on a road trip in Costa Rica. I took the medication, and it took me out. So my kids, I give it to them when we have long car rides, and they always sleep in the car, but it's like not unusual because they like to sleep in the car. That's what it was. So I'm definitely never taking that again. Non-drowsy my ass because it knocked us all out. Okay. I got so much eye drops and I got so much allergy medication because we were getting a cat and we wanted a cat. Me and my middle child are allergic to cats, but we found out that Siamese cats and certain other ones, but Siamese definitely, and they're easier to find at like shelters. They have less dander in their fur, which is the main reason why people are allergic to cats. So we were just kind of like hoping and praying it worked. And when we got her, we were just going to say, okay, well, we're going to test her out, and if we're good, then we can keep her kind of thing with the adoption agency, and she ended up working really well. I've been near other cats and I have like an allergic reaction. My eyes get puffy and it's just like so bad. But with her, I can like rub my face on her and she's perfectly fine. I've used this now twice. My kids get poison ivy twice. I mean, we live in an RV and we were up north and stuff like that. I don't need any more. But yeah, my kids have got poison ivy twice. We live in Florida now. You went to pregnancy test? Right? Yeah, we're keeping those. Even though my husband snipped. I always have a panic just in case. My hormones are all out of whack. Okay, it's all sticky and gross, so we're gonna throw this away. Making progress! Okay, we only have like 3 band-aids. I actually did the makeup for the girl that invented this. Oh, the little thing came off. What is it called? Bug Bite to go? No. Bye Bye Bug Bite? Something like that. I met the owner of that. She's actually she's in South Florida. Stool softeners, because you never know. Great, this won't close. So this is what we got. We got this thing of medication. This includes our travel medications. I guess I'm just going to put this in our suitcase at this point on cruises, because we always have plenty of room in our suitcase for our cruises. We have a head thermometer. So these 3 is all our travel medications, and we'll probably even lose a lot less when January comes around. This is just to get us through the holidays, so that's when we're all going to be sick. So yeah. Update for the night. I'm still in the same pajamas I was wearing all day. I did my skincare. 2 out of 3 kids are sleeping. The baby woke back up and is probably going to be up all night, unfortunately. Hubby has been on the computer for the past hour trying to figure out everything we need for the digital nomad visa for Portugal. Wow, it is a lot. There's a lot of things I did not expect. Like, you need 12 months of accommodation, which, like, I can't book a whole 12 months out because we don't know exactly where we want to be, nor when our visa is going to be when our visa is going to, oh gosh, hear me. When our visa will be approved. So it's kind of scary. Like, you can't just like up and go. Like, you got to plan this all ahead of time. We have to do background checks. We have to do FBI scans. We have to get our own health insurance. This is all before we even can apply. So we have to pay for this health insurance for another country. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think you need to do. I thought it'd just be a little bit easier process. Like, hey, we're U.S. citizens. This is the amount of money I make. Here's my bank account. It's like, we just wanted to go over there. It's going to be a lot more than we thought. Do we want to do it now while can easily access and know where we are, how to get things done in the United States before we go to Portugal? We don't want to go to Portugal and then have to apply for the digital nomad visa, which we can't do anyways. We would have to leave the country, apply, and then come back in. So with 3 kids and a cat, we can't do that. So we're trying to get everything set up now. We're not that far from Miami. It's probably like 3.5 hours, depending on the driving and the traffic of Miami. But it's looking like we're gonna have to make an appointment and go in there, but we have to majorly prep ahead of time to figure out we get all our documents in place. My worry is we get all 3 kids, all of us drive that 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours back, and we don't have all our documents or we don't have something properly done. So I'm a little nervous and anxiety ridden about that until that's over with. And then I don't even know how long it's going to take for us to see if we get approved or denied. And if we get denied, I don't know what we're going to do. Because that's like our number one and only option. I don't know what we're going to do after, because we definitely want to leave the country and experience a new life. So he's going to keep working on that for the next few hours. He has a long list of things for us to do. And I'm going to try to get the baby asleep. But to follow more of our journey as a full-time traveling family of 5, and now we're about to go international, I'm going to take you all through the process of everything we're going to do. Hit that follow button because it's going to get interesting.